the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's time here in Cleveland, it's been a bit of a bumpy road, just not been available, not on the field for his Cleveland Brown teammates. And remember, this organization made a hefty investment in him, more guaranteed money than any player in the history of the NFL. If he stays on the field, if he's able to be durable and reliable, he could finally make that return on investment for the Browns.
Throwing to start this game. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
2nd and 4. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Play action, it's Watson. He's got it, room to run. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10, here's Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Tight end going in motion here. The give up the middle to Ford. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? Well, you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back, and then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks too.
Motion man left is Brown. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 47, he beams one deep right side. It is caught at the 20. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Back to throw, Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, it's James Prochet. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting the tight end in motion. Ford straight ahead. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15. Here's Watson to the air. Brought in by Ford. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Pulled in at the 20. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Hurts. He's got Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Goddard makes the catch. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Watson on 1st and 10. Able to get it to Moore. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Tight end cut across the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he will score! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. This return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
First and 10, here's Hurts. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it! Complete! 35 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. This finds Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the pistol, Hurts. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Ford running right. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Another one for Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Able to find Dotson here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. New set of downs for him at the 38. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. He's on the move. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working quickly here. Watson now off play action. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. This will be caught by Cooper. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, to give him a chance to make a play.
He's on the move. He can run it. And he'll pick up enough to move chains. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Browns down by 10. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Finding Judy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To throw. Reeled in at the 7. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Throwing now. That'll be complete to Ford.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. Rolling out to, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. And they stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand, Brock, to force the turnover there on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Return starts from the 45. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Browns will go on offense.
At the 47-yard line.
All right, 1 more snap to play here. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.